Hi, Hustler. Hi, Fathead.
Fathead LLC is number one. Fathead LLC is number one. Yay.
Hello, friends that can hear me. It's going, it's going. For some reason, the music in the game has stopped playing, but that's okay. This is the year I'm gonna get good at survival games. Because I'm most certainly not good at them. For it being one of my favorite genre of game to play, I absolutely suck at them. So we're gonna fix that. The game was just so loud and now it's so quiet. Yeah, we're gonna do this. All right. Hello, friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's switch over my screen. There we go. All right. Fathead, congratulations on first. Hustler and Crow, welcome in. Welcome in. This is it. This is going to be the year that I get good at these survival games that I keep making everybody else play. Because I suck at survival games. I really do. Like, I just genuinely I'm bad at them. So we're gonna start with a simple one, or at least simple enough to me, Vintage Story. We're gonna play some Vintage Story. So let's create our world. It's gonna be named Lucier Gets Good. It's gonna be a pretty standard, but we are gonna customize it. I was just about to say for I play it, Crow. I play it every Sunday on Lemon Dingo's channel. With a big group of us. So let's actually how do I shout out people on my own channel? Shout out Lemon Dingo. There we go. It's hosted on Lemon's channel because I can't host it, and I made him play it. And then everyone saw us playing it, and we're like, yeah, I want to play that too. So Lemon hosts a decent group of us. There's like 5 of us, I think. Let me see. Me, Lemon, Lenoki Ash, Cheddar, and oh god, I'm such a bad friend. Why can't I remember? Hold on. Court. Yep. So there's 6 of us, and then Druk is technically in the group, but he never plays. So yeah, yeah. So we stream it over on Lemon's channel every Sunday, from 8 a.m. until 11 Eastern Standard Time. Player lives are going to be infinite. Start in climate, I would like to start in a warmer biome. Respawn radius is getting dropped to 25 blocks. So what that is when a new player joins or dies without setting a new spawn point, this is the radius around the map's center inside which the player randomly spawns. So if I were to die and I'm like halfway across the world, there's like the spawn point area and it's like a full radius, and if I die, it sets me somewhere in that radius, which is why it's important to use the mini map, which I will be setting proper settings for as well. So Grace Timer, we will be turning that on. We will be doing the full 10 days. That gives me a month and a day, because Vintage Story months are 8 to 9 days? 9 days. 9 days, so a full month and then one. Death punishment, we're not going to do a death punishment. This is about getting good at like regular survival stuff, not having to restart every single time I die, right? Right? Anyway, seasons will be enabled. Days per month, yeah, so 9 days or 2.7 hours in real life. True winters will be enabled. Block gravity for sand and gravel will be on. Gotta get good before hardcore. Exactly. Cave-ins will be disabled. Now, what this means is I won't have to make, like, they're basically support pillars. If I were to go mine stuff, like, a couple blocks deep, which is going to be really good because I forget that grass and gravel and sand fall a lot of the time when I'm playing with Lemon, and get smacked in the face with a rock. If you get smacked in the face with more than a rock and you get smacked in the face with, I don't know, say like an entire cave-in, I'm just gonna continuously die. So we're gonna disable that for now. Allow falling blocks will be on. Allow fire spread will be on. Fire from lightning. Let's turn that on. Yeah. Allow underground farming. We will... No, we're not going to grow underground farming. Prevent... No, we're going to keep this turned off. Otherwise, you can't create new source blocks of water, which is very, very, very difficult when you're doing farming stuff. Okay, player health points. We will be keeping that at the standard 15 for the base. Because you can get extra health points by having a well-balanced diet. This stuff will be normal. That will be normal. Body temperature hardness will be normal. Walk speed normal. Creature hostility. Aggressive. Wolves, drifters, and locusts will attack you on sight. Yep. We will keep that as aggressive because that is the default. Creature strength normal. Creature swim speed. Yep. Food spoilage rate will be kept at what it always is at. Default is 100. Tree sapling growth time will be at normal. Durability and mining speed will be normal. Prospecting, well, we're just keeping a lot of this stuff pretty normal. Coordinate overlay will be on, and we're going to turn on color accurate world map as well. Because I suck at reading a map when it's in black and white, and it's kind of like not in black and white, it's in like this brownie colored thing. So we're going to keep that on. We're going to keep the lore content on, and clutter obtainable only if first repaired by glue. Okay. Temporal stability. We will be keeping temporal storms on. And how often? Approximately every 10 to 20 days, increase strength and frequency by 10% each time, capped at 100. Okay, so that's the base. This game is hard enough as is. I think in Lemon's World we've dropped this down by 1 because we've only had 1 temporal storm and we've made it almost completely to the winter season in that game. While learning, I feel like it's, especially learning a game as complicated as this, I think I'm going to drop that down to 20 to 30 days, capped at 50, because the bad guys in this, like the regular bad guys, are hard enough as is, like the wolves and bears and stuff. Also, I swear to God, if I done all this and then spawn in and then it's just a bear in my face, which is what happened last time, I'm gonna be upset. Temporal storm length will be normal, visible, all of this stuff will be set to the same. I'm gonna set the temporal gear respawn to infinite. Because if I set, you can't set your bed in this, if that makes sense, like in Minecraft. Like, if you set a bed, you sleep in it in Minecraft, that's where you're gonna spawn. That doesn't work in this. You need these temporal gears to reset your spawn point. And if you use through your gear, you're just gonna go all the way back to where regular spawn is. Getting these temporal gears does not happen very often, so getting one and then only having 20 uses out of it is kind of eh. In Lemon's World, we found the command to reset where that spawn is, and we set it to where our home was, because there's just so many of us, and we were all learning still, and we just kept dying, and then having to run back, and then dying on the way back. So, I'm gonna set this to infinite, just because, again, I'm learning. I wanna be able to learn. We're gonna keep this as disallowed. If we're gonna get a temporal storm, I want to see if I can find Dave. We're gonna find Dave. Climate distribution is gonna be realistic. How much of the world should be land, the rest is ocean. We're gonna drop this to 60%. Yeah. How much ocean will be between the pieces of land? 200%? Upheaval rate is gonna stay 30, because mountains suck to try to get over. And last time I played this, to try and figure some stuff out, I ended up stuck in a bowl of sorts. So we're gonna keep that as is. We're gonna keep this as rare. We're gonna keep that as normal. We're gonna keep this as what it is too. World width, world length, world edge. Blocked. I don't want to find the edge of the world and then accidentally fall off of it. That's not what's gonna happen. The lore is enabled to determine how far you can travel to reach items. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're gonna keep global temperatures normal, precipitation and everything is normal. Surface copper, we're gonna keep as what it is. Surface tin, we're gonna keep as is. And then snow and ice is gonna be enabled for when it gets to the winter. Juicy target. We don't need any of this stuff. And we're gonna turn off this because we get to pick a character class. And if you pick a character class, you can't pick any of the other stuff from the character classes, and I don't want that. I want to potentially be able to learn more about the other classes that I never get to learn about. So we're going to turn this off. We're going to take a look at some of that, hopefully. All right, that's everything. And that should be good. Apply. Create world. All right. It begins. It senses, it remembers all that came before. Taste and smell, glimmers in the soil, burning sparks, it's rolling hills, sheer cliffs, you know, endless plains. Return again. There we go. That's my default. This is me. I don't have to create a new character because this is me. Class. Okay. So we're going to take the time and we're going to go through these classes. So there's Commoner, which has no extra traits, so we don't need to really look at that one right now. We have Hunter, which has Focused, Resourceful, Fleet-footed, and Bowyer. Bowyer. Yep. For exclusive craftables and bows. Again, I turned that off, so I'll be able to pick that no matter what. It has negative 15 melee damage. Oh, that explains so much in my other one. And claustrophobic. So I have a really bad ore rate. We have this guy here. He has a higher forage rate. A higher drop rate with peripheral. He has animal detection range. Oh, negative animal detection. Okay. He can craft a sling. Okay. We're gonna go with commoner, by the way, just as a base set would be good. But we're gonna look at these ones. There's a clockmaker who has like plus 25 damage, -1 temporal gear cost to translocators, 10 plus walk speed, and then he can craft devices and stuff like that. We have a black guard. So they're a soldier, they're hardy, they're merciless, but they have a really bad whole set of negative traits. So if you're ever playing this, you gotta weigh the pros and the cons in this. We have Taylor. This is what Lenoki's playing. They have all of the mending and clother stuff, but they are very weak. Very weak and have very poor drop rates. So Lenoki is staying home in our other world, providing us with sustenance a lot of the time. But we're gonna go with commoner. And I'm gonna click confirm class and hope that I don't spawn immediately with a bear. This could have been worse. This could have been worse. What we're gonna do is we're gonna mark... Pig! Go away! Leave me alone. Another pig! It's not suddenly bears, it's suddenly pigs. Alright, we'll mark it later. That's a We'll go this way. I saw safety this way. Oh, okay. Yep, let's get rid of the tip. Alright. Let's try that again. Okay. So spawn was somewhere around here. We're gonna mark our spawn. What should we use? An X. Yeah. That's kind of hard to see. We'll pick a different color. Let's do pink. Yeah, that's a bit better. And we're gonna mark this trader up here because I can see them on the minimap, which is why I like this. And then we're gonna pin it, and this is where we're gonna try to get to before the first nightfall. You can see in the top I have my minimap. Is it getting cut off a little bit? No, we're good. So we're gonna grab these berries right here. And we're gonna go over this way. We're gonna see if there's we're gonna head over to that. Look at the raccoon! Oh, I love it. We're gonna pick up all of the good stuff along the way too. So like these turnips here are ripe. We're gonna pick up these turnips. It'll give us seeds for the unripe ones, which will be good. And then we can eat these turnips raw as well. And we're gonna look for flint. So this is flint. This is flint. This is also flint. We need flint. Flint is really good. We're gonna need lots of flint. So this is just a regular stone for this type of stone. And flint comes in lots of different forms too. So like this one here, you can see it's just a regular stone and I can toss it. And if you listen very carefully, you might be able to hear it. Nope, it's not picking it up. Turn this stuff up, I guess. Nope. Okay, it's not picking up. You guys can't hear it, I guess, but I can. There are bees in this area. think they might be in this tree. Have a good lurk, Crow. Whoop. Oh, and now it's raining. Worth bits. Oh, I heard a wolf. This is a very dangerous spawn. Not as dangerous as it could be. It's gotten a lot more dangerous. There's a wolf. There's a wolf. It didn't see me. I hope it didn't see me. I'm just gonna keep running. It didn't see me. Oh, that was just a birch tree. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I said. This is why I said I need to get good. I'm almost at the place I need to be. The place I need to be has potential safety. This is what happens. This is what happens when I play by myself. I get scared so easy. There it is. I see it. We see it. That's what we're heading to. We're heading to this guy here. This is a trader. And he's gonna be our rest for the night. We're gonna hide in here for a minute. Hello. A clothing merchant. Haven't seen you around before. Just wake up? I think so. Well, good morning to you. Name's Wallace. I roam around these parts, finding and trading what I can. Got anything to trade, Wallace? And this is what we can buy from him. We don't need any of this stuff. We're also very broke right now. This would be nice. This is what we can sell him. It says we have no gears and he has 34 gears. Womp. Okay. So now that we're relatively safe, let's take a look at the map. Let's take a look at the area. It's not horrible. Spawning that close in that forest was absolutely terrifying because, as you saw, there was a lot of creatures that could have hurt us. Can I nap in here? No. Okay. Hello, pig. Can I nap out here? No. Okay. That means I gotta go out there with the mean pig. I can do that. I know, Wallace. I know. It's dangerous. We're gonna go over here. Oh, look! Some ruins! That's nice. That's nice. We're gonna mark that as well. We're gonna do, orange. Nope, that's hard to see. We're gonna do blue. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna nap our first tool. We're gonna get an axe head. And we're gonna nap it. This rock. Okay, we got our axe head. We're gonna make a knife. Because I know I'm gonna need this. We're gonna make a shovel because of that thing right beside us. We're gonna be stealing Wallace's bed tonight. That's the play. That's the play. Using what we have around us. And we're gonna create a spear. I've never used a spear, so I hope that this works out well. But I need some sort of weapon other than my knife, and it's gonna be the spear. So if I hit E, it opens my inventory and crafting. You'll see that this is my hotbar right now, and I have no extra inventory right now. So I've got to be very careful on what I keep and what I don't keep, because I have, oop, that's not right. I have nowhere to keep it. I'm gonna do that for now. The shovel would be good. And then the spear. Yeah. Alright. So we have Wallace here for the night. We need to find these bodies of water and see if I can find, they're called cattails. What are you? Are you a puppy or you? That's a puppy. That puppy is gonna hurt me if it sees me. These guys. We need these. I'm just gonna cut it. This is both a very good and a very bad spawn. And I do have a couple of mods in here just to make my life a little easier as well. It's the same mods that I use on Lemon's channel server. I just didn't take them off. So each cattail is going to drop enough reeds. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. I saw you. I know you saw. I saw you. Cool. We are surrounded by danger. But I can use these to create these reed chests. And I can use these to create hand baskets. Now these hand baskets are what I need. So you'll notice right here, I have 4 slots attached to my inventory. This is where I can add my extra inventory. And if I go into the crafting thing here, and I type in, is it storage? There's a whole bunch of different, like, ground storage. I can just place stuff on the ground. There's storage vessels for making actual storage. And then there's, like, saddlebags and leather backpacks. So the hand basket, or the one here for the papyrus in the other areas, this is the first stage. So we make a reed basket, and it increases the amount that we can carry by a little bit. The hunter basket is usually the next one that people make, because it takes the same amount of reeds, I believe. It takes one extra set of reeds, so you'll notice that you have to have 2 in the slots. It takes 1 extra set of reeds and then a single pelt, or like a single large pelt, or 3 little pelts to create a hunter's backpack to get 1 extra storage. So you can break down these baskets with your knife after to get your reeds back, so that you don't have to get that much stuff to increase that. And then, like, the linen sack, this one here is a bit of a pain in the butt. But yeah, that's our first step. Our first step is going to be to increase our inventory. Like this. So you'll see, as I'm adding it, everything is getting increased. I don't think I have enough. Hold on. Aha, there we go. So now I have all of this extra space. I can shove all of that stuff up there. I know, isn't that really cool? Alright, so we are going to need more reeds, but I also want to find an area that's relatively safe to think about setting up our base. Oh, it's already thinking about raining. Excellent. I want that stuff over there as well. So what we're going to do is, okay, so this is probably going to be like salt water. That's not going to help us for farming. I think I want to try to head up in this area. Or maybe down here. I do not know. Yeah, we're gonna stay here for a couple of nights. We're gonna figure this out. We're not gonna mine that spot just yet. We're gonna explore because I don't have any storage capabilities. I'm gonna find berries and stuff like that and some more reeds. We're gonna play this safe. Dying doesn't really have any consequences, but that doesn't mean I want to do it. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Baby pig. Baby pig usually means mommy pig, and that will make them angry. Yeah, I hear you. Some spelt over there, that's good to know. Got some fish. I'm just trying to find a relatively flat area in which I can build. What are you? Carrots? Carrots. This is tool. Oh, we already got more ruins. Oh. Guys, you saw me make this. I did not change these spawn rate for these things. Okay, those are really good to have. What are you? Oh, that had a lot of random shit in it. Okay, we're gonna do that. Cool. Cool. Alright, let's let's mark this. Oh god, what color did we pick for the runes? It was blue, right? Yeah, it was blue. Alright. Well, that was some sort of luck, I guess. If you don't... Okay, so the thing that I'm holding currently in my hand are two, like, sconces, I guess you can call them. Oh my god, it's so flowery over here. What time is it? Okay. I know this way. What that does is when I place a torch inside of one of those, it stops it from burning out, which is really good because it's really annoying. I see more over here. There's just so much. Oh my gosh. This is like a whole thing. It's really annoying because it helps it from not burning out, essentially. Okay, we're gonna collect some dirt. I think this is where we're gonna base up, right here. Me. I said I wasn't gonna go too far from the guy. Also me. I'm a little bit farther away from the guy. It's fine. Hi, Lemon. Well, maybe if you played more than just once a week, I would still be playing with you guys. No, I'm still playing with you guys. This is a solo world. This is a Lucier Gets Good world. You know you're more than welcome to join. But we both know how well that'll go. How do I make you a thing? Ah. Oh, see? What? I wanted to play Vintage Story now, not when you're not at work later. Lemon, did you see it? Did you see that place that I just found? That ruin that I just found? I've been playing for exactly 35 minutes. and I will go, oh, hey, look, a rune. I turn around. It has a downstairs cellar space with a storage vessel, like a fancy storage pottery vessel, and 2 of these aged torch holders. And then I also, don't look at these. Don't look at these. That I got as well. No, I know. Like, hold on. I can find it real quick. I'm gonna be right here. So I'm gonna place a boop, and a boop, and a boop. And then we're gonna unpin this trader. It's not this one. It's just over here. No, like, Lemon, you have to see this. I'm just, like, casually walking by. No, absolutely it is. Hold on. It's just right over here. Right over here. Right over here. So I'm just casually walking by, and I go, hey, look, some runes. I better stop. I'm walking past. I'm just like, okay, so I'm walking past. I'm just like, oh, I should just mark these ruins. And there was a bam torch holder there, bam torch holder there, and then that chest. Some other things here, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, it's like fully intact too. I've never seen anything like this. Clay is good. Clay is very good. Okay, have a good night, Lemon. I'll see you later. But yeah, it was really freaking cool. And now this is going to be where I'm making my little house. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this low fertility soil and we're going to turn it into packed dirt. Then we're going to take that packed dirt and we're going to turn it into rammed earth. And this is what we're going to build out of. And it doesn't need to be too big, it just has to be safe. I'm going to do just 3 high. That should be good. I'm going to use this back wall. Because it's already getting dark, and I'm afraid. We're not going to have much trouble with, like, the main monsters, because I did turn on the grace period. But, this line up? Yeah. And I'm out of dirt. We should get into that. Oh, and perfect. There's some flax right here, too. Okay, so we gotta be careful not to upheaval that right now. And then I gotta make some torches and some fire stuff. Really slacking. I've been too busy doing some explaining. Cool. And then get that back. Awesome. Our classic dirt hut. You know? Okay. This will be safe for now. One more piece of dirt and I can Do another 6. And then I gotta go cut down a tree. I'm gonna need light, I'm gonna need fire. Just a small tree, just a little baby tree. Like this one here. It was 1. That was a little more baby tree than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. We're gonna go to that guy then. Because I can see a couple more. Wait, pine. One thing you want to make sure before you cut down any pine trees in your world is that there's no leaking sap out of them, because one of the things you need in your builds is the pine sap, and the pine sap can only spawn on trees that were generated at the world generation. So if you cut down all of the pine trees in your area, and some of them had some of that pine sap, you're gonna have no pine sap. Okay, that'll be enough for now. I have some sticks. I'm gonna need some more dried grass. Do I have space for that? Yes. I need a bunch of dried grass. I need to type in some commands for you guys so you can see. I need to get back to safety first. Where'd my hut go? I walked past it. Immediately lost. It's over there. Cool. Okay. Okay, if I go in here, it's gonna pause it because I'm in a solo world. And then I can go and find my mans. And then I can do recording mode for better gamma. I don't know how much better gamma that you're gonna get, but you're gonna get a little bit better gamma. Okay, so we need to create. I'm gonna move this. Move this. We need, first of all, a fire starter, which is created like this. This is a mod, by the way. These 2 quick click buttons, that's a mod. But before I do that, I need to place some stuff down because I have too much stuff in my inventory. I'm gonna need you. Okay. Let's try that again. Fire starter. Bam, bam. Okay, we're gonna need a torch. Like this. Which is created like this. And we'll do 2 because we have 2 things. And then we need some firewood, which is created like this. Cool. All right. And then I need the dried grass as well. All right. So we're going to create our little fire. It's going to go over in this corner for safety. So you're going to shift. So here, hold on. I'll do that again. You're going to shift and right click to place down a fire starter. And then you're going to place your logs on top of it and use shift and the same click and hold it until this lights. It can take a minute. There we go. Cool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my torches and I'm going to shift and hold it out to it with the same right click. So a lot of this is done with right click. And I'm going to light my torch, place it in my sconce, take my other torch and place it in that one. And then I can take these out whenever I need them. Let's move this down. There, and then bam. All right. Okay. We need a door. We cannot make a good door until a little bit later. But we need to make this here. This is a crude door. We need more sticks, and I have enough wood for it. Now, we're going to find out, did I keep the stick mod that Lemon kept on the server? No. Okay, that's fine. That is okay. So what we're going to do is, it's pretty safe at night still, because there's no extra monsters. Need these ones. We're going to go out. We're going to find some stuff. We're going to take this log and save it. Place that there. Take one of these guys with us. Actually, you know what? We'll keep that one there, and we'll take this one with us, because this one's protected. We're going to get the rest of the stone that we need, like the dirt that we need, to create the roof. I'm going to need another shovel. We're also going to find some more sticks. And we're going to take our fire starter as well and leave that here. Bam. So this has the ground storage in it. I can place stuff on the ground, and most of the time it's going to be fine. Okay. Now I'm going to hold this in my main hand, because if I hold it in my offhand, it's going to use up a lot more hunger than what I have. Food is still very scarce. So we're gonna not do that. Okay, so we need to find this stuff here, branchy leaves. And when I break it, it'll give me sticks. There's a low % chance that I'll get sticks from regular leaves, I think. But the branchy leaves is basically like a guaranteed one. Okay. So I have some sticks. I can create my extra shovel. And I needed 3 for the door minimum. So we'll just skirt along this edge for now. What did I pick up? Pine seed? That's pretty cool. Another one of the mods that I have installed is, if in the bottom right hand corner you'll notice every now and again I'll get the little ping that I've picked something up. That is also a mod. Want sticks. I need lots of sticks. And now that I've gotten rid of the leaves, this will be a lot quicker to break as well. That's one of the cool things about it. See your little house over there? It's so cute. Yeah, let's get a bunch of dirt again. And you'll notice that my tool automatically slotted itself in. That is not a mod. That is a feature of the game that I love ever so dearly. One more. Cool. Let's go. Back we go. Sticks are the one thing that you can never really truly have enough of, and you never have enough of, you know? Okay, we'll get in here, place our thing back down, and we will finish our roof. Right. Perfect. And let's go ahead and make that crude door. Okay, so the one thing about this door is it's not very secure. You'll notice at the top it tells me what it is. If I were to open this a bunch... Oof, okay. We have 9 days before monsters will begin spawning. Anyway, every once in a while when I'm opening this, it'll break. That's just what it does. I'm gonna place these guys outside, because they're kind of creepy. And I'm gonna use them to ward off evil spirits, because that's how that works, right? Maybe here? No? Can I not place these? Yeah, I can. There we go. One there. One there. And that can be friends. Cool. Let me back in. Oh, okay. Next thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna make a bed. We've already made it through the night, so we don't need to sleep. But having a bed will be nice. The luxury, you know? Let me clear the ground a little bit. Cool. That should be enough. So to make a bed, we need to make hay bales. We need 3 of those. And then, bam, now we have a hay bed. So let's go ahead and we'll place that here. And you'll notice that it only lets us sleep for 7 hours. So we have a time here. I'll put this center. It's the 2nd of May in our first year, so our 0 year. It's 15 degrees Celsius outside. Rainfall in this area is uncommon. So if we were going to do farming here, we need to make sure that we're going to have a watering can. But we can easily fix that by just kind of making our farm maybe like, oops, sorry guys, come on. Our farm over here a little bit more, farther away from the desert. The reason I wanted to be near the desert is because it's relatively flat and kind of easy to see like across. Oh my goodness, what is happening? There we go. So I can already see that there's another trader over here. But it's going to be easier for me to find ores potentially in this area or along like the coast of it, which is what we're going to be doing once it gets a bit light out. We're going to go ore hunting. I'm going to bury this. We're going to get some clay. We're going to do some clay forming. We're going to find everything that we can. I would have loved for there to have been like a little bit of water in my hut here, but I can easily fix that by just creating a little hut over by like one of the water sources in the area to do nighttime panning, Because my goal is we're not going to sleep very often in this. I want to spend as much time as possible doing like the survival thing that needs to be done. Okay, this one. My red berries are going to go out, so I'm going to fill up on these black ones. There we go. I'll put this back. Slide this over so you can see it still. So you'll see I have a nutrition bar here. The more balanced nutritional value that I have, the more health that I have. So you'll remember that we set it to have 15 health and that I have 17. It's because my fruit bar is all the way up. If I were to start eating those vegetables that I have, it would go up even more. But the problem is these will last for 41 days and these will only last for 3. Right now, I don't have proper storage, and I'm not going to have proper storage until I have more storage potential. So let's go ahead and create myself a reed chest with the little bit that I had left. Put that here. Anything that's non-perishable doesn't need to be in this one. It can go in this one. So we don't need to have the extra knife. Don't need that on me. Don't need that on me. Having grass is good, because I can always make an extra stick if I need, or an extra torch if I need to. And these stones, I don't need these stones on my person. I can just kind of toss them over here. And they'll break, or get out of my way. Cool, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this stuff out. I'm going to break this again. And we're going to bury it 1 block below the earth. Cool. Okay, so we can't bury it 1 block below the earth there. What about over here? Nope. I'm pretty sure underneath all of this is, yeah. Okay, so I can't break through stone yet. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to create our own little thing. Right here will be good. So we're going to go like this. Just like that. Oh, see, there's the door. Boop. And if I go like this... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I can put that there. And I can put the turnips in here. And just doing that increases its value. But if I cover this up, that value in there, I can't show you obviously, but it's going to increase a lot more. So that's going to last us a lot longer than it would if it was just out here. Okay, so let's make a game plan while it's still a little bit dark out. We have until about 5 o'clock. So I think the best course of action right now is to go across to this trader and see what kind of trader he is. See what's in the surrounding area. Collect anything that might be good along the way. And then in the morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create like a little hut over by maybe one of these little water pouches that's close enough to the house. And that's going to be the panning hut for when it's dark like this and I have nothing to do. And then I think I might start excavating some of the ruins that I've found and see if there's anything good in that. Collecting some more grass to make some pit kilns, stuff like that. Yeah. It's actually not too bad outside. There's not really a lot of bad guys in the desert. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to take this guy. And it should... Oop. Here we go. Yeah, so that's going down, so the sun should be rising. We're going to go across this area. We're just going to hightail it directly across. I could go around, but I'm not going to. Let's see if there's anything cool here. Maybe collect some more flint along the way. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Collect some more flint along the way. I find it. Yeah, see, there he is, right over there. And he has, like, what looks to be a very large one. Gotta be careful of holes like that. Oop, missed. There we go. Yeah, look at him. He's got a lot of stuff on him. Okay, the sun's coming up. I can put my torch away. Loose meteorite. Okay, we're gonna mark that. Meaty. Yep, that's how you spell that. Boop, boop, boop. Hello, friend. Artisan. What is your name? You're Farhand? What do you got? Ooh, you'll sell me fancy pots. That's cool. Oh, that's so pretty. See, the stuff that we can make doesn't compare to this pottery. The stuff that we make, hold on, where is it? It's gonna look more like this. Yeah. Thank you. Alright. What is this? No, I'm not gonna answer that, bank. You can go away. I'm busy playing Vintage Story. There's something cool over in that direction that I want to see, so we're gonna go over here real quick. Because that water formation looked bizarre. Oh, is it just showing that there's a whole bunch of tool in this area? Oh, wow. It's showing the influx of stuff. Okay. There's more quartz here. Alright, we're just gonna keep looking around. We'll make it back to our place in no time. Maybe I'll find some surface copper bits. Whee! See, you can never have too much flint. It's used for a lot of stuff. Used for, like, basically all of your weapons for now. There's, like, a little oasis in this area. Is that what I'm seeing? A little patch of, like, greenery? Yeah, like right here. Ah, I see. The mountain got high enough that it spawned a tree. Alright, well, we have another ruin. I think this is going to be the first one that we excavate before we head home and excavate the ones around us. Let's take a look. Because it's going to be good to collect some of this sand stuff for panning. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Anything cool? we'll take all of this sand. I think this one might not have anything too cool in it. Might just be a tower. Sometimes that happens where you don't get anything cool. That's okay. Yeah, see, this one didn't have anything in it. That is a-okay. I want that sand. There we go. All right, let's take a look on the map. And now that we've cleared this one, let's turn it to this pink color, because this pink color is kind of hard for me to see. So we'll know that that one's done, because it's not going to match the other ones. Let's kill this fish. We're going to collect some fish on the way. Two fish is pretty good. And then I don't have a use for small bones just yet. And I think I might be able to ground storage them. Let's take them. Can I ground storage you? Yes, I can. All right. Okay, home is this way. We're definitely gonna go back and slaughter some of those pigs that we saw at some point, probably soon, before the season changes. But before I do that, I want to be able to make some food stuff. Like pots and stuff. Oh. Because I still don't have a storage vessel. It's only day 2. Which is fine. Okay, we need, what did I need? Oh, right, I was gonna collect some of this. Okay. Cool. Let's pick a pond. Maybe this one? Yeah, this will be good. We don't need a lot of water, so we can literally just do this. We don't need a lot of space either. This is literally just going to be a little panning hut. That'll be fine for now. My house is gonna be littered with bones, guys. These guys are just like friends or whatever. I need another shovel. Okay, let's go ahead over here as well. And I'll put the fish on there. And now that I have a torch on me, why it's important to keep one of these torches lit. Because now I don't have to worry about that. Let's get that cooking. We'll have some fish for dinner. We'll have our first bit of protein. Okay, I want to go back over this way. But I think I'm going to go through
Welcome
this.
in unabashedly, Ash.
Hi, Ash. Yeah, I'm doing my best to keep my torches lit, but you'll notice that it is still kind of haphazardly in my hotbar. So, who knows? Only time will tell. I'm looking for fish. Some over there right now, but I don't want to grab that. Ash, you'll never believe the streamer luck that I've had so far. I'm just wandering through, not minding my own business. And then all of a sudden, I find an exposed rune area. Like a fully exposed rune area. And it had 2 torch holders in it. And a storage crate, like a storage vessel. Yeah, I must put my torch out. Oh, you've been here? Yeah. You saw the streamer luck? Cool. Hello. Oh. I did it. Oh, that's so good. Being able to pick up sticks rather than breaking the trees for them is much easier. I'm gonna collect a bunch in the forest while I'm here. Okay. I'm up here. Take a peek around. Okay, so one cool thing about Vintage Story is, there's this mushroom here. I'm gonna take this mushroom and eat it. Is it safe? I don't know. So what you can do is you can shift and hit H on it, and it'll bring it up. So when eaten, it'll give 80 satiation, but it'll do 6 damage. So it's best probably not to eat that one. Same with like these guys here, shift H. So these indigo milk caps are actually pretty good. And one thing you want to do is if you harvest mushrooms, you want to mark it on your mini-map that there were mushrooms there, because they will eventually grow back. I think I might have found a better area, which is fine. It's still early. Because if all of this is medium fertility soil, which it is, and there's little bits of water around, it would be a lot easier to do first farms in this space. The worry that I have, like I was mentioning, is that this is salt water. But it looks like it's not connected to the ocean. So it might be safe. If it was salt water, I can't grow crops on it. Because it'll just damage them. But unfortunately, there's no real way to tell until I try to plant. Okay, what time is it? Noon? Almost noon? Alright, let's start heading back this way. Oh, and do I still have that trader pinned? I do. Okay, let's unpin that trader and we'll repin this trader, which is by that set of runes and some animals. More flint. More fish. More fish. Okay, let's collect a bunch of this. And we'll take the bottoms too, because I can replant these closer to where I currently am. And they'll grow back. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, where am I? I need to go this way. Oh, hello. You don't need to live. Spear is very useful. Oh, hello. Come here. Come on. I won't hurt you. See? Didn't hurt at all. Nice. That's actually like a pretty decent amount of food. Bunnies. Ooh, okay. That's high fertility soil. A star. Well, high fertility soil is very rare. It only comes in small clumps. And it's pretty decent to use for farming. And by pretty decent, I mean there's really nothing like using high fertility soil. Medium fertility soil's pretty okay, but high fertility soil is where it's at. But the problem is you can never find high fertility soil in large enough quantities, so you always end up having to make something that's called terra preta, or at least that's how I've been pronouncing it. Good thing we came back here to explore. Okay, so that's where spawn was, over that way. Yeah, oh, over this way. I need to go this way? Oh. Man, I've gotten all sorts of turned around. Zero sense of direction. See, I can eat these berries because I'm gonna have meat for dinner. It'll be great. Pig! When it starts running, it's low. Come back. Come back. Oh, that's a wolf. You can have it. You can have it. That was scary. I'm gonna eat these grains. Huh. Be the same pig. Oh, my stick broke. Okay. Cool. This is fine. We wanted to come over here for the... I heard you. Nope. I see you. I saw you. Go. 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 You've picked a really great spot to hang out, Wallace. I think it's a brownie break time. We're gonna pause. We're gonna have a brownie break. Siri told me my timer was up about 25 minutes ago and I've been ignoring it. You know what? I think we're gonna go home. We're gonna go home for now because my inventory is a lot fuller than I expected it to be after a little trip out like this. Yeah, we're gonna book it. I have no weapon. We're just gonna run. We're just gonna hightail it right on out of here. again. Oh, parsnips. Oh my goodness. We'll make you orange as well. I'm gonna get attacked by that chicken if I try to stay around here. Oh. Hello, creepy cave. Good Siri bot. Okay. Can't collect any of that right now because my inventory's full. But we're gonna go drop some stuff off, place some stuff down, come back for that. We're not gonna do any panning tonight because I didn't complete the hut and I do not want to. But we might go ahead and make a vessel or two, get that started, and then I can show you guys how to do pit kilns. There we go. Hello, Drifter. Welcome in. Nice. Okay, we'll pop all of that in there. Did that work? That did not work. I don't care. I don't need to waste space on those. And I should probably get that out of the way. Cool. Alright, let's start placing stuff using the best storage Vintage Story has possible. The ground. Okay, so small bones first. And then we'll do seeds. Come on, I know I can place you. Why aren't you working? Control Shift. Oh, of course. How could I be so silly? Oh, it's directional. That's cute. These are gonna go in regular storage. This is taking up too much space. I'll use those to create another trap. Or another basket. Okay, cool. Getting dark. We're gonna go collect some of that red clay real quick. Just over here, I think it was. there it is. I can see it. There she is. Red clay. There we go. It's going good. It's going good. It's strange being in a world by myself for the first time, because I've always managed to rope somebody into playing with me for when I'm playing extended periods of times. The only time that I've launched a world by myself, it was just, you know, suddenly bears. Suddenly bears everywhere. Which is always funny. Thank you. It was created by one of our lovely streaming friends, Lenoki, who I think is also streaming right now. So we'll do a shout out for Lenoki. She is a wonderful being. Creates a lot of our group Discords, PNGs, and stuff like that. I'll make sure to pass the compliment along. That should be enough for now. She also made me a wonderful onesie that I wear during cozy streams, but this is a serious stream. This is a very serious stream. Okay, let's plop this stuff down. Yep. Very serious. Let's see. I think I have a little bit of time to do just a tad bit of excavating. The real question is, what's the inside and what's the outside? This is like a roof of something. Bony soil. Give me my bony soil. I would like it very much. Give it. I can break you, right? Not very quickly, but I can. Yeah. This will be perfect too, because I need all of this dirt. For the canning hut. Okay, nothing there. That's fine. We got a piece of bony soil. Back into safety. Okay. So let's go ahead and eat our berries. And we'll have some fish. Oh, beautiful. Oops. So now we have a bit of grain and protein. Our health points are low, but we have a maximum of 18. let's go ahead and take this out and we'll stick it in here. I might have to go ahead and cook that actually. Okay. Well, we're gonna be in here for the night. There's no monsters. I did give us a grace period, but we'll need more wood in the morning too. Go ahead and try to cook all of this. Because I can't remember for sure, but I think cooked food lasts longer than not cooked food. Makes sense to me. There we go. Okay, we'll have that cooking. We're gonna do some pottery. So we are gonna make a lot of the stuff that we need. So we'll make a couple of bowls. Because if I get any more fat, I want to create the oil lamps. That'll be good for a good starting light source that won't burn out when I jump in the water. Oops. Okay. See, this is just so relaxing. Vintage Story isn't scary, no. Now, doing pit kilns in this area might be a little bit difficult because as we saw, a lot of the ground is only one bit deep, but that's okay. We can always move out of the area for storage and stuff, just like we didn't have our panning house in this house. And who knows, we probably won't be staying here for too long because trying to grow stuff in this area is going to be pretty difficult. Especially until I get, like, copper tools, which is probably going to be a while, because I'm not going to be able to build myself a cold storage for food. Like, you can build your cold storage above ground. You can. That is something that, like, what I've done behind me. But it's just, like, you know, more aesthetically pleasing to have, you know, like, I have a cellar. Not a, oh yeah, I got a shack over there, and that shack over there is where I put all my food. Okay. We're gonna do storage vessel. Make another one. The great thing about a lot of these larger projects is I can just kind of copy the layer below. We have to mute up for a second here, folks. Druk behind me is getting a work phone call. Alrighty, folks, I am back. He has finished his call. See, that's a fun thing about being a streamer and having somebody behind you who is doing their work is every now and again you just gotta mute up a quick minute, because privacy. And if you have a problem with that, not the right stream for you. Okay. Only 8 days left before monsters begin to appear. Yep. That is true. Come on, hurry up and cook. Hurry up and cook so I can put in the red meat. There we go. Hello, Elder. That's what she said. Yeah. Alright, clay away. Okay, so we're gonna need more piece of dirt, apparently. We're gonna need, a lot of grass, a lot of sticks, a lot of wood, because I haven't found any peat yet. Oh, there was another one up here? Okay. I totally haven't been, fixing these trader points to put what it actually is. See, I feel like I haven't explored, like, I have not explored a lot, but I feel like I've explored, like, a decent amount. Okay, let's go finish the panning hut. See? I don't like you. I'm hearing conversations that are going on above me. Like, you know, Giant Tiger is budget Walmart, which is really funny to me. Because what do you mean? What do you mean it's budget Walmart, Drook? Like, yes, but also, you don't have to be so loud about it. Walmart's supposed to be the budget place, is it not? Like, there's Superstore, there's Walmart, and then there's Giant Tiger. Which, yes, that does make it budget, but like... Alright. I'm already running low on tools. We're gonna have to... I could have sworn that I did the logs to sticks mod in this just so that I wouldn't have to punch trees a lot. Because we have it in the lemon stream. And it's a life changer. Because tell me why I can't make logs into sticks. Tell me why. I can do it in real life. Oh look, a spooky hole. Excellent. Are you talking to somebody? Me. I'm talking to me, and I'm talking to you. I'm just talking to the crazies inside my head, Elder. You should know this. Cool. Yeah. Hey, if you ever get Vintage Story and are able to host a world and you want me to play, you already know my answer. It's the same answer that I give everybody. I can't host Vintage Story servers. You want me to play, you gotta host it, set a time, and I will be there. I will be the little cephalopod on your shoulder telling you the do's and don'ts of Vintage Story. Like, no, it's not Minecraft. You don't want to punch a tree with your hands and then go underground. That's not something that's feasible to happen. That's not something that's safe. But is it secret? What do you mean? Is what secret? I don't understand. I'm sorry, Elder. I don't understand. Am I heading towards it? Yes. It's okay. I made a reference last night with Bard and Cheor, and they didn't understand it either, Elder. I think you were there. You know, from Shark Tale. My sister had a baby. And the baby had no arms and no legs. I took it in. Yeah, there you are. Hello, how's it going? What is your name? Oh, you're a clothing merchant. Nice. We already had a bunch of those. It would be very good, though. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, so now I need to make sure that I'm freaking clothing. Marking these properly. Because I was just an absolute goober before who didn't. See, we gotta make the most out of the daytime that we have by doing exploring.
Womp womp.
Welcome in Linoki.
Womp womp! Linoki! Okay, hold on. Let me go back to that trader and be safe. Even though I can just... I forget that because I'm in a single-player world, I can just pause the game in the menu a lot of the time, but we're gonna go back to this trader real quick so that it's safe. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. He has a very tiny hut. But that's okay. There we go. Okay. Welcome in Linoki. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in Corker. Welcome in Axolotl. Or, sorry, Fierce. Vintage Story's going good, I think. It's going good. It has pretty similar stats to the world that we made for Lemon and all of our friends and stuff. But yeah, it's going good. I feel like I've made good progress in like the 2 days that I've played, like the 2 days that I have in this world. Yeah. Hello, Drook.
Linoki raid.
Linoki raid.
Welcome, raiders.
How's it going?
Pretty good. It's a lot colder down here than upstairs.
Yeah, that's what you get because Honey's cooking.
Yeah, it's like bubbling.
It smells like onions.
Meat soup and onions.
Meat soup and onions.
I'm gonna finish up some work and then have a nap. A little work nap.
Yes, yes. But Linoki, if you have to raid and run, I totally understand. I saw that you were playing some game this morning with Blue. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Ooh, you'll have to tell me about that. Linoki says hi.
Hi.
He says hi. Oh, goodness. It's good to see you. Glad to have you guys here. My bank left me a voicemail and I'm ignoring it because that stresses me out. Yeah, Drifter was complimenting my PNG tuber, and I was like, yeah, Linoki drew it. She even made me cozy. But this isn't a cozy stream. This is a vintage story stream, so we gotta stay serious. We gotta be serious. What are you gonna get for lunch, Linoki? You can be seriously cozy. Oh my goodness, I could. It's so weird because I got so used. Lum. Hello, Lum. I don't know what kind of vintage story or what kind of Minecraft mod this is. I'm sorry to say. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got so used to wearing the cozy that I forgot that I don't come attached to the onesie. Okay, we're gonna go home. Home is this way. We're gonna go home and we're gonna build out our panning pit. We're gonna build we're gonna dig out that area. Oh right, we did build up our panning pit. We did that like 20 seconds ago. Yeah, we're gonna go back home. Linoki, I spawned in and instead of suddenly bears, it was suddenly pig. I spawned in, I was like, okay, let me mark my spawn. You know, as you do. And then pig. I was getting beaten up by a pig. See, I always recommend people to try Vintage Story out, but if you're gonna try it out, you gotta make sure that you read the wiki for safety reasons. Because otherwise it's just gonna be a really sad death loop, and then you're gonna be like, I never want to touch Vintage Story ever again, which is 100% valid. So like, I've given myself a lot of leeway. I've done keep inventory because I'm a loser. I've done a whole bunch of, hey, how long has this been here? I had copper right outside my house and I didn't even know? Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do. Oh, I also found this really cool underground area, Linoki. You know, because streamer luck, according to Lemon. And it came with 2 torch holders, which apparently I keep forgetting that I have a torch on me. It came with 2 torch holders. It came with a storage vessel, which I have behind this wall for all my food. And it came with a couple of skull friends. And then this one that's slightly deformed. Yeah. Okay. I need to make this. Okay, I need to make a panning thing. I also haven't made a door for this, so that'd be good. But for now, bam, panning pit. Can I make a door? Yeah, I can make a door. There we go. So I've chosen here because it has some cool stuff. But I don't want to dig the water ones yet. And I'm gonna need grass because I haven't done it. I've done the clay forming for stuff that I need, but I haven't fired it yet. Because I didn't have the panic pit, so I created something else instead. Yeah, Vintage Story is it's hard. It is. And anybody who says otherwise is lying. They're lying. They just are. Which is rude, because if you want people to play a game that you like, you gotta tell the truth. You gotta be like, yeah, it's a little bit difficult, it's a very niche genre of game, but it's good. I like it, and that's all that matters. Okay, does this go more this way, maybe? Yeah. It's true, Troa. Is there anything here? I've been hitting nothing with these things. But it's fine, I need the dirt. Yeah. Basically, I said to myself this morning, you know what? I kind of suck at solo survivals things. I don't like being alone. I don't like being alone. And I did this one. So, I'm gonna play alone. Hytale? I've heard of that, but I've not played it. So, if you play it, Troa, you gotta let me know if it's good. Because I like survival games. I do. I just don't like being alone. I think playing games with friends is far more fun than playing games without friends. Water. Yeah, see, I'm not really finding anything here. Which is fine. There's a bunch more... Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. No, this is why I don't like water. See, it moves me on its own. Let me out. There we go. Nice. Shh, we'll just cover that up. It'll be fine. How? Okay, I need to open my eyes. I need to open my eyes. I need to pay attention to the surroundings that I am in. Because how long has this been here? I have walked past this how many times? There was copper over there that I missed, and now there's a vessel here that I missed that has a whole bunch of rice in it. Amazing. 10 out of 10. I love rice. Oh my god. How long are you good for? A long time. I keep accidentally unmuting things, and that's not cool. Okay, we are gonna work on creating a pit kiln. And we're gonna move our pit kiln over into this sandy area where there's no grass. And we're gonna clear this out because I can use this sand for panning, and oh, there's quartz here too. I can use this sand for panning, and there's gonna be a lesser chance of grass being able to grow because fire spread is on. Yeah. So we're gonna take this out. Back to the flint one. I do have another obsidian blade that I found in that area, but I'm gonna use this one first. Okay, we're gonna need all of this. And we're just gonna take this out. Okay, so I have a storage vessel, which can go here. I have a crock, which can go here. And I have a set of bowls, which can go here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. And then we'll do this. We'll give it a little roof to protect it. And bam! Now we have some pit kilns. I like that this sand is like bright blue. I never did end up digging this out. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna pick you up. I'm gonna grab you guys. We're gonna go get you ready to fire. Because it takes quite a decent amount of time. So we got you, you, and you. And then we need a bunch of grass, which is why I've been cutting so much. And then it's stick time. And then, okay. Now we can either use the wood, which I have painstakingly chopped up, or I can take a look around real quick and see if I can find any peat. This looks like it might be peat. So we'll check that out. See, what you're looking for is any large patches of discoloration. So this is either going to be peat or it's going to be more red clay, which is what I had over here. That's a strange formation. This could be something. This probably is forest floor, though, based off of all of this. I would like to eventually check out down here. I feel like down here might be a good spot to fully settle, but we're gonna go check out that dot across the way. Because if I can use peat instead of my wood, that would be far better. It burns at a higher temperature, so it completes the stuff faster. And it also, wood is a pain in the butt to collect. I want to use it for the things that actually need wood. Scary pit. Yeah, so if this is peat, that's going to be amazing, and I'll use it. And if it's not, we'll just use our wood. But at least we took the chance to check it out. Oh, it's a good thing that I didn't go in this area. So if you guys take a look at the center of my screen, it's clay. If you guys take a look at the center of my screen, you'll see my gear is spinning very rapidly towards the left-hand side. And what that means is this area is making me very slowly insane. Where is it? This way? Very slowly insane. So we don't want to spend a lot of time here. And then right... Where is it? Here? Red clay. Yeah, see, it's red clay. Which is fine. Now we know. There we go. Yeah, so it's making me insane. It's doing some heebie-jeebies to my brain. Hello, bony soil. I would like to have that. Thank you. Anything else here? Oh. See, you might ask yourself, is it actually worth it to make myself a shovel in this game? And the answer is yes, usually. Okay, we're gonna mark this. We're not gonna complete its search, but we're gonna mark it. Because I'm looking for peat. I want peat. It's quartz. I know I said I'd be fine with using not peat, but I don't wanna. And I've also picked up some andesite stones, which I can actually turn into slightly better weapons. Flint is usually easier because it's hard to find stuff that's hard enough to turn into stuff. Ooh, there it is. Eat. Okay, so we're gonna stand right here. And we're gonna mark this. Nope. Eat. Nice. And we're gonna make ourselves a shovel real quick. See, there are some stuff that you can't do with other stones, that you can with flint as well. So it's just kind of better to use flint if you can, but I have these stones, I'm gonna use these stones. Waste not, want not. Want not. Nice. Alright. Moving on a little bit further, let's take a look. Okay, I have 3 inventory spaces. I'm gonna make a book it this way. See if there's anything cool. Maybe I'll find something interesting. Like these berries that I can eat. It looks like my wheel has started to stabilize, which is good. Yeah, see, the sanity areas are quite large. So, finding a spot to build is usually not an issue. The issue is you still want to pay attention to it because you don't want to I found more runes. You don't want to accidentally build in a spot that's going to drop your sanity. There has been instances of somebody doing that. Couldn't tell you who. It was me. I've done that. I would like this stone path, please. If only I could have more of this in Lemon's world. I'm so glad Lemon's not in chat right now, because I just had the silliest thing cross my brain. Which is comparing Lemon's world to Elmo's world. This is all one. Yeah, right here. See? Those shovels don't last very long. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Maybe I can find some more bony soil, guys. Oop. I wonder what fell. Ow. Stupid rock. Ow. See, normally I find... There it is. Okay, I was gonna say, normally I find, like, bony soil in clumps of, like, 2 or 3. It's very rare that I was finding bony soil in clumps of 1. Which is all I've been finding it in. But I suppose it makes sense. I had really good streamer luck at the beginning, so... I suppose it can make me work a little bit for it. Wow. Ooh. You're in my way. An ore one. I'll eat. Ooh, I found some lead. Okay. Again, we're gonna mark this. I've run out of inventory space. But we'll mark this as an incomplete rune. And it is... Okay. We'll start heading home. And there's more peat here. That's amazing. Okay, we're going to take a slightly different route back so that we can expand what we know of this area as well. We've got some more medium fertility soil over here. I have blackberries. I should be able to pick you up. This is actually like a really cute little area. Oh, and there's another trader up here as well. Move it that way. I bet this water would be good for planting with as well. Alright, we are gonna get home. We are gonna drop off our loot, store our food, get our pit kilns going, and then I think we're gonna call it there for the day. Or at least for now. I have to go check on the household. I kind of need to eat something, I think, as well. Food is important. Food would be good. Eating in the game is making me hungry in real life. Go. Eat these grains. Fill out my grain one a little bit more. See, now I have 20 health availability. Home is this way. Next time we'll start looking for copper stuff, working towards that with the panning. Maybe we'll find some good lore stuff in the bony soil that we've managed to find. That'd be cool. There's quartz in this mountain. There usually is in ones like this. Did I explore that one? It's pink. Pink means yes, I have. Boop, boop. No fish in this pond because I killed them. See, it would be nice to be able to play this in like a peaceful mode where I could turn off like all the hostile stuff so that I can learn about like the farming aspect and the bees and stuff like that because I don't know a lot about them, but that's not what this is about. This game isn't meant to be like that. They have creative mode, they do, but it's not meant to be like that. I had gravel. Or I thought I had gravel. There we go. Okay. Peat, right. Yoink. I'm pretty sure you can. You can. You can turn it off, but it's still like, eh. You know? Like, why would I turn it off? The whole point of the game is to play it like that. Plus, it's not like I'm doing bad. I have temporary spawns turned off, and that's more than enough, right? There we go. And I think I'm gonna store the peat up here. Nice. I've built my house on the edge of a insanity zone. If I walk this way, okay. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, we're gonna put you here. I do have some medium fertility soil now, which is good. We are gonna save that as regular medium fertility soil. having trouble deciding where it wants to go. Okay. Bam. Almost cured. Okay. We are gonna... Bam. We are gonna go pan 1 bony soil as a treat. It's like a reward. We've done such good... It's like a reward. We've done such good work. We get 1 bony soil. As a reward. As a wind down. I don't like it. It's all I'm gonna get, a copper arrowhead? Fine. It's like a reward, right? Oh, I got a candle. That's amazing. Okay, last one. Put you here. Alright, friends. We get lore for the end of stream. Oh my god, this is so long. Okay. Now you guys get to see just how illiterate I am. Okay, this is called Breakdown. Constant clamoring. People shouting. I'm worried. Things were quieter before. We had almost given up. Nobody spoke. We just desperately worked on the project. But now, it's almost time to wake it, and the people are excited. They're too excited. Oh, I hear you, Wolf. I know you're there. I saw you. They don't know. They don't understand. I don't even understand it. What have we created? What greater doom have we wrought upon ourselves? We should have all died. Maybe we should have all just died when the rot came for us. I've begun to see things, even when I'm not gazing through the lens. Walking down the halls, looking at the prints, suddenly my vision shifts, and I'm in a world I cannot comprehend. I'm in the other world, and it's leaking into this one. I've begun to notice its effects on my creations, cherished by the people, and without which this project never could have succeeded. They are strange to me now. There is something wrong with them. It is the otherworldliness. I have given to them. Oh god. An eidolon was found 2 shifts ago, with blood and mutilations scattered across its plates. The workmen, they wrote it off as an accident, but I know better. Amazing. Elder, no depressive stuff. No, I know. Like, the lore for this world, I know a decent amount about the lore because I just know. I can't tell you why. It's a secret. But, like, it's pretty, like, dark. It's pretty dark. Alright. Save and leave. We will come back another day. Another day, another time, another vintage story. Let's see. Let's see. Well, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed today's stream. If you're not following, maybe do that. If you want to see more. If you want to see more vintage story. because I will be coming back to this, I promise. The ADHD is strong, but the ADHD is hyperfixated on Vintage Story. So it will be back. Everybody knows it. It will be back. Let's see who's online. Let's see who is online that I can go say hi to. We have Crazy Crow is in just chatting, but they are definitely playing some sort of game. I just can't tell what it is. Yeah. Is this the one that I know of? It is. Yeah, we're gonna... Thank you for being here, guys. We're gonna go see a new friend. Somebody who I've met a couple of times through Seasonal Bard. They are also an art streamer, so... You love Lenoki. You might like this lady. Her name is Amanda. I don't know what she's doing specifically right now. Thank you for the follow, Drifter. I appreciate it. Yeah, they're gonna learn some new things, and we're gonna go hang out with them. So, bam. And we'll do some raid messages for you guys. So make sure you grab one of those. The first one is for anybody. The second one is for my lovely subscribers. And we're gonna go say hi to Amanda. We have, from what I can see, we got Kuma already over there. Another good streamer buddy of ours. Yeah, thank you, Lenoki, again for your raid. I very much appreciate you and bringing all of the homies on over. But, yeah, I will see you guys next time. You guys have a great day. Bye.